Good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm not at school today. I'll be out today and tomorrow for sure. I'm not sure when we'll retake our test from last week or before Christmas, but we'll definitely find a time. I don't know if it'll be Friday or if it'll be next week. Probably be next week at this point. For now in math class, we're just going to move on to section 5.1 in the book. So we're going to start solving algebraic equations. For today, it's pretty simple work. You just plug in numbers into equations and see whether they're true or not, or which numbers make the equations true. So I'm going to show you a couple examples here. Well, I'm going to show you really 3 examples, and then I'm going to have you work out of your book today. So the first part of this section 5.1, you see some problems like you have here, where it says like 5 plus 2 equals 7. And 3 times 5 equals 20. And you just have to decide, is that a true equation or is that a false equation? So does 5 plus 2 equal 7? Yeah, it sure does. So if it does on your paper, you just write like number 1, if it said 5 plus 2 equals 7, you just leave it like that. For the second one, 3 times 5 equals 20. Well, that's not true. 3 times 5 is 15, right? So the way we show that it is not equal is with this equal sign as we put a slash through it. So 3 times 5 is not equal to 20. So I think there's maybe 3 problems where you just have to decide, you have to write out the problem, decide is it equal or is it unequal. Please show your work, like 3 times 5 equals 15. I know that's not equal to 20. So just go through and decide, are they true or are they false? Are they equal or are they unequal? And just put a slash through it if it's unequal. Then the second part of this chapter, or this section of the chapter, you see problems like this. You've got 3x minus 4 equals 8. And then it tells you x equals 3, x equals 4, x equals 5. You have to decide for which of these values is this a true statement. So I call this plug and chug. You're going to plug numbers in for x, and you're going to see which of those work out. So if I put 3 in here, will it be true? If I put 4 in, will it be true? If I put 5 in, will it be true? And for some of them, you're going to try all the numbers, and none of them are going to be true. There should only be one correct answer. So if you plug 3 in right away and it's true, you can just skip 4 and 5. If you want to guess and check, if you're like, well, I think it's 5, you can start with 5, and if that's true, you can skip the other ones. But you do have to try all 3 if none of them work. So for this one, for instance, I've got 3x minus 4 equals 8. I'm going to show my work for this. So I'm going to change that x to a 3. So 3 minus 4 equals 8. I'm just going to see if that's true. 3 times 3 is 9. I can't write here because I'm running out of space. And I get 9 minus 4 equals 8. And obviously 9 minus 4 is 5 equals 8. Well, that's not true. 5 does not equal 8. So 3 is not a possible solution to this problem. I know it's not going to be the number 3. Then I'm going to try the number 4. So on your paper, just leave all your work there. I don't have enough space here. Got limited resources today. So now I'm going to try the number 4. So I'm going to rewrite my problem, but with the number 4. 3 times 4 minus 4 equals 8. I'm going to see if that's true. Okay, well, 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. And yeah, that's true. 12 minus 4 equals 8. That means 8 equals 8. That is true. I like that. That means 4 is my answer to this problem, and x equals 5 can not be the solution. If I put that in real quick, 3 times 5 is 15. 15 minus 4 is 11. 11 does not equal 8. So I want you to go through and do problems with this. Of course, then there's going to be some story problems. They're similar, though. It's a story problem where they give you some sort of equation. You just have to write down the equation. You got to plug the numbers in. I would like to see your work for these problems. So make sure when you're solving these, for each one, you're rewriting the equation with your numbers in, and then you're showing the steps to solve it. You can write equals or unequals or not equal to by putting that slash through that. So I'm going to have you do section 5.1. I'm going to have you do 1 through 20. Again, it sounds like a lot. A lot of people get disheartened when they hear that. It goes pretty quick, just plugging some numbers in and trying it. If you don't get it done in class, you shouldn't have to do too much from home tonight. So do 5.1, and I'm not sure. I know I will not be at school tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll just have you turn it in or if you'll grade it in class. I'll figure that out eventually.